Okay, I'm going to show how to install a to-do list app that works on Windows and Mac and iPhone and Android. It's called Jdotxt, and so in a start page, I use start page, but you can Google get Jdotxt and look for the one that's got Christian M. Schmidt in it. This is his blog page. He's the creator of this. So if you click on that link, it'll bring you to this page. And here are the installers here. So you can, if you click on this, it may be that nothing happens. It depends on how your computer is set up. So instead, right-click on it and click Save Link As. And it will give you the option to save the link. If you go to your downloads page, and it's going to be this file name here. It's always good to know so you can find it later. You click Save, and I've already done that, so I'm not going to do it now. And so in my downloads is that file right here. So I'm going to double click it and run the installer. And I'm just accepting all of the defaults. And then I'm going to run the app. And I'm going to type JDO, and it pops up right here. And so I can either click on that or hit enter. And so this one opened up already connected to my Dropbox folder. I've got Dropbox on here installed on this computer, and I've got the to-do list folder, and then here's my to-do lists, and this is the main one here. If it didn't come up that way, I'm going to click back on the app. Then in your preferences, you would choose the directory, and so you would just choose the directory that has your to-do list folder or your Dropbox in it. So if I go up a little bit, so on a Windows computer, a standard installation is Windows C, users, the username, Dropbox, and then if this folder isn't here already, you can create the folder, and I called mine to-do list so I could find it easy, because when you log in to Jdotxt, the app, on other devices, then you'll navigate to this Dropbox folder on those, and that's how you'll get to it. And what's great about this program is I got my to-do nows, my to-dos related to a move that my family was going to do, my general to-do list. I've got movies to watch if somebody tells me a movie that they think is really good that they think I should watch. I've got books to read on here. I've got things that I want to buy. I've got buy priority, things that I really need to buy quickly. The things that are grayed out are the things that I've marked off the list, and you can configure it to hide these where you don't see them anymore, or you can delete them. I like to have a kind of a backup of everything, and so I leave these here. You can prioritize also, like for to-do work. All of my important things that have to happen are have A's on them. So to do a new one, I would click here and I would type A, and then click here, and I would type make Do.txt video, and then hit enter, and it automatically has it as for my to-do list on work, and it is on the list right here. And I can change the list that it's on. If I think, oh no, I don't want it on this list, then I can type plus and say I want it to be to do now, and then hit enter, and it removed from this list, and if I click here, it's now on this list. And then it's supposed to save periodically to your Dropbox. I click like that to just when I'm done using the app for a while, just to be sure. And then on your phone it looks kind of similar to this. There's various apps, but what's great about this is you can go to this actual file, which it's better to do it with the program not open. So I'm going to close the program, and then here is that file here, and it was just edited right now, and I can open this in a text editor, and it's just a plain old text file. The programs, the different versions of the app on your different devices, take this .txt file, which is the simplest common denominator file there is, and it just displays it. So if I wanted to, if I had a new meeting coming up where I have all of these same tasks that I've got to do every time, I could copy those and then paste them, and then save this file, and then close it, and then reopen Jdotxt, and then in that to-do work thing, you can see that all of those to-do items were duplicated, and they're each individual to-do lists that if I click it here, it marks it as done. And so that is a way to add multiple items at one time. I also keep a file here that's my scratch pad for things that I have to do. So I open this and I copy these tasks and paste them into that other text file, and then they show up in my to-do list. So I hope that this has been helpful to you, and if you have any questions, reach out to me.